There's one mobile detailing trick that I've taken absolute advantage of, and it's made me thousands of dollars. And no, it's exactly the opposite of what you would think it is. It's nothing about marketing. It's nothing about even charging high prices to expensive customers. Stick around till the end of the video because I'm going to break down what this secret is and how I've used it to my absolute advantage. Whenever it comes to mobile detailing versus a lot of my other side hustles, the biggest problem is the fact that the low cost to entry service isn't as low cost as you might think it is. Mobile detailing requires a pressure washer, vacuum, all kinds of different chemicals, sprays, and towels. But there's only one thing out of that large list of equipment that I had to buy and had to use for every single job that has made the actual difference. It's a pretty simple concept actually. Everybody can understand that a pressure washer that has a lot more pressure is going to give you a better wash on a car, or a vacuum that has a lot better suction is going to give you way better vacuum inside for the interior detail. The interior detail being the highest quality thing that I offer is a huge seller for a lot of my retainable customers because people want to see what I've done and want to come back and do it again. And this one detailing trick is using multiple different vacuum attachments. 𝗤𝘂cie is incredible, especially if you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments. Give 𝗤𝘂cie a try for free. Just click the link in the comment section and the description of this video. 𝗤𝘂cie is also the fastest way to send estimates, invoices, and secure payment from your customers, and even providing you with real-time business analytics such as close ratio, sales, and expense tracking. And I need to tell you guys right now how underrated these different attachments actually are, giving you access to anywhere in the entire car. There's a lot of the times whenever you're trying to do the front seat, they have these little dirt and grime and a bunch of different crumbs and stuff that get in between the seat and the tracks, so you want to be able to get through there. You need something that's very slim compared to a regular vacuum attachment. Sometimes this can be the major detail that the customer walks in and sees that makes them think, okay, maybe this guy's not actually that good, maybe this guy's not actually that thorough, and maybe I didn't need to pay this guy as much money as I did, and why would I have him back? And there's literally dozens of other situations exactly like this that could go ahead and lose you customers, make you less money, and give you a poor reputation with how your interior detailings go. Another obvious example being whenever there's a lot of dust all over the car, say you can go back and wipe it with a wet towel. It might get rid of some of the stuff, but you're probably going to be just moving dirt around and it's going to be very obvious and unclean. What I like to do is go back with another attachment so it has a vacuuming hole and it also has a brush attached to it, so this way I can scrape everything off, not leave any marks, not scratch anything, but it pulls all the dirt and all the dust. The main areas that I actually do see this in is that the top dashboard and on top of the steering wheel is where a lot of that stuff is just going to start caking up, and this is where the person's hands are most of the time, and it's pretty much eye level, so it's a major eyesore if they do see it unclean. And I can give you a whole nother example too. Whenever customers have a lot of pet hair in a vehicle, this is a major situation. You need something that's going to help you grab it off, pull it off very fast, and it's not going to take away from the entire car. Something as small as that can actually tear up your process, take you way longer than you want, and it's going to start messing with your hourly rate. Say you wanted to go in there and make $100 an hour, you can finish the detail in 2 hours offering simple services. Now, since you didn't bring any kind of attachment to deal with the pet hair, you're trying to scrape it off with your fingernails and it's not working, but if you would have had a second attachment, you could have finished everything up and the job could have been just as usual. And lastly, a lot of the vehicles you might be dealing with might have trunks. Maybe you have an SUV that's totally caked in the back with a bunch of dirt or a bunch of stuff that you need to vacuum up. You can save a ton of time by putting on an attachment that has a way wider suction space so that you can just go across the carpet very easy, very fast, save yourself a ton of time, and save yourself a ton of effort. You have a lot of car left to do. Now, if you've gone through this entire video and I haven't convinced you yet to go out and purchase a ton of different attachments for your vacuum, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you in a couple little main tips right here. It's going to save you time, it's going to save you money, it's going to make you more money, it's going to make you look more professional, it's going to increase your quality, and it's going to make you more efficient with how much you have to do, saving you labor, therefore making your time easier. Now, whenever it comes down to the nitty-gritty of it and what exact attachments, Matt, should I go out and buy, I would look for a kit. A lot of your vacuums are actually going to end up coming with some of these tools, but a few I would make sure that you have is one of the attachments that's actually super long and very skinny, so it allows you to get into all the crevices and all the cracks that you don't think you'd be able to get into, that the customer is going to recognize when they get in. You also absolutely want to make sure you have one that has a larger range, that it can vacuum up way more space at one time. Now, lastly, and definitely not the least important, is something that has a brush attachment. That way you can get off all the dust and stuff that's hanging around the hood and around the steering wheel, and it's also going to help you get off dog hair. A lot of my subscribers have been struggling to get more customers or even their first customer, but I developed my own lead strategy that has gotten me my first $10,000 in jobs. And good news, my course is completely finished. If you guys want to learn my strategy of how I've gotten $10,000 in free leads that I can continue to service day after day after day, there is now a number that you can contact. Listen, the course is not going to be for free. I give away a lot of good information on this channel, but if you want to take your business to the next level, or you're thinking about starting a business but you don't know how how to get customers. In this course, I'm going to teach you how not to get scammed, how to get thousands of dollars in free customers that you can service on and on and on. Also, how to talk to customers and make sure that you sell your service quickly and efficiently with my own personal messages that I've had with customers. You guys can contact this number up here, and if you send me the word strategy, we're going to get you set up immediately.